So picture this. It's late at night. You're walking. The moon is above you. You hear in the distance the sound of a whooping cough. Sounds human, but you can't quite know for sure. You hear also the sound of rattling chains. You have no idea what's going on. It's late in the night. The woods are dark, lovely and deep, but terrifying. This sound is getting closer. The sound of a whooping cough, the sound of rattling chains. You turn around and there in front of you, there is a 3-foot horse or a rolling calf. And there is a man sitting on it. Well, he looks like a man, but not really. He looks like something else altogether. This would be the whooping boy, the rider of the 3-foot horse. This individual is a man who was said to have been very wicked when he was alive. Too wicked for heaven and too wicked for hell. He turns into a Duppy, known as a rolling calf, and goes about with a chain around his neck, which Satan gives him to warn people. There are many stories spoken of the rolling calf, this terrifying creature, perhaps the most terrifying creature of Jamaican folklore, something you don't want to run into when you're walking late at night. The rolling calf is just one of many Jamaican folklores and stories about the dead, known as a Duppy. Now you're wondering, what exactly is a Duppy? A rolling calf is just one version of a Duppy, the most terrifying form. So in Jamaican belief, after a person has been dead for 3 days, it is believed that a cloud of smoke will rise out of the grave, which becomes the Duppy. This Duppy is a curious being capable of assuming various forms of men and other animals. This supernatural power is believed to enable it to turn into a shadow and vanish away. It is said that the Duppy can attack and ruin both man and beast. For the characteristic, it is utilized by Obeah men. So this is not unlike the zombie of Haitian folklore and spiritual beliefs. The Duppy can do many things similar to a living person. It talks, laughs, whistles, sings, smokes, nurses the young, goes to the market. There are tales of Duppy showing up at weddings at 9 nights, which is the proper way to get rid of a spirit so that it doesn't cause harm. The Duppy can ride on a horse with its head turned backwards, using the tail for a bridle. The Duppy in human form generally moves along by spinning or walking backwards. There are 3 different kinds of Duppies: the 3-foot horse, the rolling calf, long bubbly Susan, the whooping boy who is the rider of the 3-foot horse as we just described, and a kind of mermaid Duppy that lives in the water. One of the few ways to get rid of a Duppy is to turn your dress wrong side. When you leave a house where someone has just died, turn your coat inside out. You can carry a ruler, gunpowder, sulfur, frankincense, a blade, or a smoke of weed called rosemary to get rid of a Duppy. If you want to keep a Duppy out of your house, you can nail a horseshoe on the door, mark 10, the letter X, Roman numeral, with a chalk. Or you can put an open glass in the front of the doorway, and if the Duppy is troublesome, burn a mixture of cow's hoof and horn, sulfur, bluestone, and duck ant in this. It is said that Obeah men use Duppies largely to poison, beat, burn, and drown people. That was a little bit about the Duppy. And now I'm going to leave you with some popular beliefs about how to get rid of Duppies and spirits and all other supernatural, superstitious shenanigans that is so commonly believed in the Caribbean.